the Falcon, the Winter Soldier, the Vision, Peggy, Carter, and more here at D23 Expo. Hello, Marvelites! I'm Ryan, aka Agent M, here at D23 Expo 2019. Now, the Disney Plus panel just ruled. It was awesome, and Marvel Studios had so much cool stuff. We were very fortunate because we got to talk to some of the creative minds and the stars from their shows. When in the towards the end of the Infinity Saga did you learn that this project was coming, that it was on the horizon?
It was much later for me. We had wrapped, and it was probably about a few months before the movie.
After Infinity War.
Yeah,
right?
it was after Infinity War, but before Endgame.
Yeah.
What were the reactions like for you guys?
Wild, yeah.
Yeah, I remember as soon as we heard, we called each other. I was like,
It's true, because at first none of us because at least they told me, they were like, don't tell Anthony. Like,
right.
Yet. We're gonna talk to him. So I didn't, and then we saw each other, and I remember going like, where have you been? And he was like, I've been here the whole time.
So in that discussion, have you guys talked about the title? Because it's the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The Falcon is the top billing on this. How does that feel for you and for you?
Like, it's Starsky and Hutch. I'm pretty sure Hutch ain't mad at Starsky, because what you gonna call it? Falcon Conjure?
And on that note, thank you guys.
Perfect.
It was a blast. I think one of the things that turned out to be great was watching how Anthony and Sebastian are off screen, and you see how natural they are. So we were able to pull a bunch of that stuff and a bunch of those interactions, as well as the stuff you see on screen. They showed us outtakes that other people hadn't seen, and by the time we actually started creating the project, we really had a sense of who they were.
Well, I think you can look forward to a lot of action, a lot of comedy, because we get to be living with our characters for more than the 2-hour window that is typical of a movie. So we get to know and like them and go on their journey. And a lot of emotion, because at the same time as we have a lot of comedy and sort of a, Falcon and Winter Soldier and how they are buddies together, or not, as the case may be. We also have some very heartfelt moments.
Sharon Carter, John Walker, I love these characters in the comics. John is a bananas character, and of course, Sharon.
Now I know something.
Oh yeah, so I was gonna ask, of course you've been part of the MCU for so long, but now joining the MCU, how much background work do you look into for the comics and for these characters?
I remember when I started for the Winter Soldier, they gave me a Bible about this thick of all the different comics that Sharon Carter was in, and it's crazy because there's so many different versions of these characters and so many different ways to approach them. So it was really just like trying to combine all the elements of her that I liked in all the different ones, and it's fun. They really let you kind of run with the character and sort of take what you want from all the different comics, which was a really fun process for me, and I get to do more of it, so I'm excited.
Did you get a binder?
I've not gotten a binder yet.
Okay.
I will ask for a binder, because that would be very, very helpful. Yeah.
And what's it like joining the MCU now?
It's great. I feel lucky. I feel excited. It's fun to jump into something that hasn't been seen, I guess.
It's a good time for the Carters too. We got some real fun stuff with Peggy and Sharon. It's real fun times.
Yeah, I think it's going to be cool. I think we're going to see probably a different side of Sharon
Ooh.
in this. With it, I'm assuming. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun to play around with that.
Cool. Thank you guys.
Cool. Thanks.
Sitting in the crowd with all the fans during the presentation and watching the teaser sizzle tone video and just hearing them go, whoa,
good. Yeah.
throughout. What was it like for you guys when you started to hear what this show was going to be?
It was exactly like that.
Yeah.
Actually. I mean,
Whoa.
what? It really was. When Kevin started pitching it to us, we
were pitched separately though.
Yeah.
Waiting. I don't remember who was pitched first because that doesn't matter. But no, but I mean, like, I don't remember who was physically in LA first to hear the pitch, but we couldn't wait for the other person to like also hear it. I can't.
No, I think
I think you did too. I can't remember honestly. And it was like, wait, did you hear? Did you hear? Let's talk about it. This is so amazing and nuts and cool and like we couldn't be. I mean, no one's saying you have to do this. Someone's saying this is an idea. if you guys want to be game.
Yeah.
And we were like, jumping on that ship real fast.
Yeah, it's because it's really avant-garde and weird and out there, and that's how it starts, and then it just spirals into this out of control, messed up stuff that then becomes this epic, Marvel finale, and I would never have thought in a million years that was the way it was going to go, and we're so excited that it is.
Yes, I was also like, whoa, I know just a little bit. I think we all know a little bit, but not very much.
Yeah.
What I've heard, I as a fan, I'm really excited. Really excited.
Sure.
Yeah, same exact reaction when they were telling me what I do know now. It was like, really? That's amazing. So yeah, it's gonna be really, really different, but also very Marvel, and it's gonna be good. Yeah.
I am so thrilled about it's very exciting. And so I think seeing the teaser today, of course, just opens more questions, which is exactly like what it should. And it could be that, it could be something else, it could be whatever, like it just is more Pandora's boxy stuff, which is really exciting.
Let's open it up.
Yeah, let's open it up.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
We can't say too much, obviously, but we wanted to show something that captured a little bit of the tone and the spirit of it, and we'll let you draw your own conclusions from the footage. But it is a blend of classic sitcom and big Marvel action. That's about all we can say today.
It's a Marvel story, so it can't always be puppies and rainbows all the time. So we have the sitcom piece, and sitcoms by their nature are essentially conflict-free, but can't be like that in the MCU.
So what if the premise of the show, it's an animation, and it's the idea of if a tiny but crucial point or detail of the story changed, what the consequences would be. So for my episode, it's if Peggy Carter had taken the serum herself and Steve Rogers remained Steve Rogers, early skinny Steve, and she had actually become Captain Carter. And then she picks up the shield and kind of goes on an adventure. So it's been great being here today and seeing some fans dressed, cospropping as Captain Carter, and seeing these, this idea of Peggy taking up the shield herself is really exciting. The best thing about it is I don't have to spend any time in hair and makeup because it's just an animation, so I could be in my pajamas if I wanted to, drinking a cup of tea. And that's very, very civilized and very nice to do. But what's great fun is to see they matched a lot of the animation to my performance, my vocal performance. So the animation it feels that there's a lot of detail done and focused on with her expression, which I love. And they've done such a beautiful job of creating this very visually pleasing world. And I think she looks amazing. She looks entirely capable of the action that she's required to do in it.
When we first started talking about the show and the stories we could tell, one of the things we came to pretty quickly is, what if Peggy Carter became the first Avenger? Mm-hmm. What if she got to throw the shield? What if she got to lead the Howling Commandos? Mm-hmm. Because I think we all know, Steve Rogers, super serum soldier or not, he's her first champion. Yeah. He would be there leading her, supporting her, standing beside her. Yeah. And I think the fact that we could tell that story, tell their romance from another angle, was so exciting. And also Howard would have to be her BFF.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because Howard's hilarious. He's hilarious.
We're allowed to go crazy in animation. You're allowed to do things that you couldn't do in live action, or if you did, it would be $100 million.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can be like, you know what, we're going to a castle in World War II Germany. Yeah. We're gonna show the battlefield. We're gonna have as much fun as humanly possible.
It was crazy. I mean, we've got this massive sandbox to play in. And so just you let the minds go. And the only caveat was that we're riffing off the cinematic universe specifically. And we've all seen the movies, we've all loved the movies, and so it's just like, okay, awesome. What is something that could be slightly different but insanely entertaining in a new way? And not what the majority of people might think when they first think, what if blah?
I think, Loki's a character who really changes scene to scene, moment to moment, and so as a writer, that's such a gift. You can change direction a million times, and so for us, it just means everything's on the table. And then again, because it's TV and we have more hours, we can just go to sometimes even more comedic places and also sometimes even more dramatic places, and that's really fun.
Yeah, so we're going to take him on a really exciting new journey, and we're going to show a new part of the MCU. And yeah, with 6 hours, like, we're just so excited because you can really spend time and like dig into this character.
Absolutely. Yeah, just to echo Kate, it's going to be really cool. It's going, we know how much the fans love this character. That's something the creative team talked about all the way through. We really take that seriously. We understand concerns. We understand what they're excited about, and so we want to give them what they want sometimes, but also really try and surprise people. So it's going to be really fun.
What a day! Oh my gosh, Disney Plus coming November 12th, and there's so much cool Marvel content on there, you guys. I don't even know how we're gonna handle it. It's incredible. Whew. Yeah, I'm Ryan, and this is Marvel, your universe.